Momma Jones leaks truth about Chrissy Lampkin's health. She has leukemia. In the world of reality television, drama often extends beyond what viewers see on screen, and the personal lives of the stars are often just as complex as their on-camera personas. One of the most talked about personalities in the reality TV world is Chrissy Lampkin, a figure who gained fame primarily through her appearances on VH1's Love and Hip Hop, New York. As a strong-willed and outspoken woman, Chrissy quickly became a fan favorite, especially due to her relationship with rapper Jim Jones. However, while much of her life was put on public display, one aspect remained shrouded in mystery: her health. Recently, a shocking revelation surfaced regarding Chrissy Lampkin's health, when her mother-in-law, Momma Jones, dropped a bombshell statement that sent shockwaves across social media and the public eye. Momma Jones, known for her fiery personality and no-nonsense attitude, claimed that Chrissy had been secretly battling leukemia. This unexpected leak left many fans and followers of the Love and Hip Hop series stunned, with many asking questions about Chrissy's health journey and the reasons for her keeping such a serious diagnosis private. The relationship between Momma Jones and Chrissy Lampkin. Before diving into the specifics of the health revelation, it's important to understand the relationship dynamics at play. Momma Jones, the mother of Jim Jones, has often been a polarizing figure throughout her appearances on Love and Hip Hop, New York. She is known for her bold personality, which sometimes clashes with Chrissy's straightforward and tough demeanor. The tension between Chrissy and Momma Jones was evident early on in their relationship, especially when Chrissy made it clear that she wanted Jim to take their relationship to the next level, an idea that Momma Jones didn't necessarily support. Despite the tension, however, Chrissy and Momma Jones eventually developed a somewhat cordial relationship, even though they remained cautious with each other. Their relationship was often a topic of discussion on the show, with many viewers drawn to the drama and underlying tension between the two women. While Chrissy's relationship with Jim Jones has been a central storyline, their family dynamic has played a role in their on-screen interactions as well. In this context, Momma Jones has largely played the role of the meddling but protective mother figure, and Chrissy has navigated that with a combination of patience and assertiveness. Momma Jones' shocking revelation. The revelation from Momma Jones regarding Chrissy's health came as a complete surprise to fans. Momma Jones, who has typically been outspoken about many aspects of her life, took to social media in an uncharacteristic way to open up about Chrissy's health struggles. In a series of posts, she shockingly disclosed that Chrissy had been battling leukemia, a type of cancer that affects the blood and bone marrow. Leukemia is an illness that typically receives a great deal of attention due to its severity, and hearing that someone like Chrissy, a public figure who has often portrayed strength and resilience on camera, was silently struggling with such a diagnosis was a jarring revelation. What made the news even more shocking was the fact that Chrissy had kept this health battle private, choosing not to share her diagnosis with the public. This led to many questions regarding why she chose to keep it a secret and how her diagnosis affected her life and relationships behind the scenes. The public's reaction. The reaction to Momma Jones' announcement was swift and intense. Fans of Chrissy Lampkin, especially those who had followed her on Love and Hip Hop, flooded social media with a mixture of shock, concern, and support. Many expressed their heartfelt wishes for Chrissy's recovery, while others questioned why she had chosen to keep her diagnosis hidden. There was a clear divide between those who respected her privacy and those who felt betrayed by the secrecy. For some, it made sense that Chrissy, a woman who had often been portrayed as fiercely independent and private, would choose to keep something as personal as a cancer diagnosis away from the public eye. Others, however, wondered if Momma Jones had crossed a line by disclosing such private information without Chrissy's consent, especially given the complicated nature of their relationship. The news also sparked conversations about the pressure that public figures face when it comes to their health. In today's world of social media and reality television, stars often feel the weight of public expectations and the demand to remain in the spotlight. The fear of being seen as weak or vulnerable can sometimes lead people to hide their struggles, even when it comes to something as serious as cancer. Chrissy Lampkin's silence. While Mama Jones' revelation was widely discussed, Chrissy herself remained silent on the matter for some time. Fans anxiously awaited a response from Chrissy, as many were unsure how she would address the public leak of such sensitive information. When Chrissy did eventually speak out, her response was calm and measured. She confirmed that she had indeed been diagnosed with leukemia but made it clear that she preferred to keep certain aspects of her health journey private. In an emotional but composed statement, Chrissy explained that she had been quietly battling the illness for some time and was focusing on her treatment and recovery. She also shared that her decision to keep the diagnosis private was a personal one, as she wanted to protect her mental and emotional well-being during such a challenging period. Chrissy expressed gratitude for the support she had received from those close to her, including Jim Jones, who had been by her side throughout her battle. Chrissy's statement resonated with many fans, who praised her for her strength and courage in the face of such a difficult diagnosis. However, it also highlighted the complexity of navigating personal struggles in the public eye. Chrissy's decision to remain private about her health was understandable to many, but it also raised important questions about the pressures placed on reality stars and celebrities to share their lives with the world. Why did Chrissy keep it a secret? One of the central questions that emerged from Mama Jones' revelation was why Chrissy chose to keep her leukemia diagnosis a secret for so long. For many, it seemed like an odd decision, given that Chrissy has been open about many aspects of her life in the past. However, upon reflection, Chrissy's desire for privacy begins to make sense. As a reality star, Chrissy has had her fair share of public scrutiny, especially when it comes to her relationship with Jim Jones and her role on Love and Hip Hop. In the world of reality television, personal struggles can quickly become sensationalized, and the public often expects stars to bear all, even when it comes to their health. For Chrissy, keeping her diagnosis private may have been an act of self-preservation, a way to control the narrative of her life on her own terms. Additionally, the stigma surrounding cancer, particularly leukemia, could have influenced Chrissy's decision. While society has become more open and supportive of those battling cancer, there is still a certain level of discomfort and uncertainty surrounding the illness. By keeping her diagnosis private, Chrissy may have been attempting to shield herself from the judgment or pity that can sometimes accompany a cancer diagnosis. The impact on Chrissy's relationship with Jim Jones. In the wake of Mama Jones' revelation, many fans began to wonder how Chrissy's health had impacted her relationship with Jim Jones. The couple has long been one of the most talked about pairs in the reality TV world, and their relationship has been a central storyline on Love and Hip Hop, New York. Given the gravity of Chrissy's health battle, it's no surprise that Jim's role in supporting her during this time has become a topic of discussion. Jim Jones has always been fiercely protective of Chrissy, and it is clear from his past actions that he cares deeply for her. In light of her diagnosis, fans speculated that Jim had likely been by Chrissy's side, providing emotional and physical support throughout her treatment. While neither Chrissy nor Jim has shared specific details about their private life during this time, it is clear that their bond has remained strong. This revelation about Chrissy's health has also led to renewed interest in the couple's future. Many fans have expressed hope that Chrissy's health will improve and that the couple will continue to build their life together. However, it also serves as a reminder of the unpredictable nature of life, and the importance of cherishing the moments that truly matter. Conclusion: a wake-up call for privacy and compassion. Mama Jones' leak about Chrissy Lampkin's leukemia diagnosis may have caught many by surprise, but it also sparked important conversations about privacy, health, and the pressures faced by reality stars. Chrissy's decision to keep her diagnosis private, as well as her eventual public statement, reminds us that even those who live their lives under the public microscope deserve the right to protect their most personal struggles. As fans, it's important to remember that celebrities are human beings with their own battles, and they deserve the same compassion, understanding, and respect that we would offer to anyone facing a serious illness. Chrissy Lampkin's journey through leukemia is her own, and her decision to share it with the world should be respected. While Mama Jones' revelation may have opened a door to a difficult conversation, it's up to Chrissy to determine how and when she wishes to share the next chapter of her story. Ultimately, her strength, resilience, and privacy should be honored as she continues on her path to recovery.